Welcome everybody to Mouse PI for Hire. Now this time I got it right. So this is part 4 and we are gonna jump right in. Continue.
The underbelly was crawling with lice. Or maybe mice. Either way, it stank worse than a campaign promise. All the grime from up top washed down here. And if I wanted to find the missing shrews, I had to push through.
And pushing through we shall do. So we are... so this is, I think, the third main quest, main mission. I think it is. We just... we did the opera, we went to the lab, and here we are in the underground. Whoa! Oh, right. So how does that work again? What was it? The boomstick or... let's go for the James gun. Where? Woohoo! Yes! Somebody else? Is that it? It better be it. Okay, so let's collect some ammo. Yeah, why not? Run it. Let's drink this. We aren't here to ask any questions. We are just drinking whatever we find on the floor. It's just a healthy way of doing things. What's this? Oh, it's ammunition, which we cannot pick up. How does it work here? Oh, that's circus kicking. Ooh, money, honey. What's this? James gun ammunition. Some other ammunition that we cannot pick up. Okay, we did break all the boxes, didn't we? Ah. Okay, I see we can go through there. Is that the thing where we can back up here? Possibly. And down here?
Here than a midnight raid on a dairy truck.
Uh-huh.
Something smells off.
I mean, except for the fact that wherever we walk, we get attacked. Is that what you're trying to say? That feels off? Is that it? What's that? I kind of feel like I'm just saying, what's that? What's that? It's a bit like, what's the name? In The Good Place. I love that show. Unfortunately only had 4 seasons. Although I don't know what else they should have put into it. So the 4 seasons were... it's a bummer, but also it's kind of a very well done deal, you know, it's finished there. But yeah, there's my favorite characters, Janet. Oh, she's fabulous. And there's one episode where she's this kind of like AI, kind of like robot information server, if you will, in the shape of a human being. And well, wait a second. Oh, we need the booth key. What's that? Nope. Said no. Said no and I meant no. Counts for you too. Yeah, goodbye, exactly. Goodbye. Right. So Janet. So there's one episode where her memory gets erased and she has to do reboot, or she gets rebooted basically. And then every single time she looks at something, she just goes, "What's that? What's that? What's that?" How? Creative writing. No, I really love that show. I'm sorry. I was about to say it again. Ooh, we froze ourselves. Smart. Very, very smart. Yep, I don't think we can open this in any other capacity or way. No. Yeah, I don't see any barrels here that... Oh, but wait. Let's try this. Okay. So it is for sure not gonna budge.
Just right for a shrew.
Pick up a little hat. Just a hat, but a shrew-sized hat nonetheless. There can't be more solid proof of shrew trafficking through the sewers. The question is, where?
These cheese-leggers in on the shrew racket. Time to find someone higher up and squeeze them till they squeak.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't you dare! Something else? No. Brilliant. Let the scavenge hunt begin. Okay, there's nothing else here. Maybe there. No. I think that might just be for the handgun, isn't it? Ooh, but we could heal. Ah, okay. Yeah, I kind of read it wrong here. I thought there was the LP that we were gonna heal, but no. I thought the number that was smaller, the 24, I thought that was the life points, but it is the armor that we collected. It doesn't matter. No biggie. No problem. New game. New save. Sorry. I like that animation too. That's very nice. Very neat. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, we got some time here, I think. Tail pick might be time, so... Okay, let's focus. Okay, that's where it continues. Okay, we first go down here.
No sign of the shrews. Either they vanished into thin air, or I've been chasing my...
We get another
pail
batter.
again.
Okay, that seems to be it. No train? No, I don't like this. There's going to be a train. Oh, wait. What's that? Oh, a dog. Okay.
Oof, this place is big. And practically big.
Okay, how do we proceed? Oh, we might need to jump up here. Okay, no idea where those people are. Whoa, 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 okay. Heavy duty. Okay, we might need to heal. Yep, we definitely need to heal. That little heart of ours tells us that there's something that it doesn't like. Okay. Back to stable. What does this here? Okay, we can actually swim. What good did that do? Oh, money. And otherwise? Yep, there ain't nothing else to do. Okie dokie, so. Oh no, actually there is. How do we get up there? Yeah, no, that's too far. Besides, it seems to be all closed up there, no? No. Yeah, better stop with the diving here because it's mildly disorientating. How do we get out of here? There. Sorry. I was a bit lost. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slowly does it. Okay, next weapon. I'm seeing. Oh, here. Okay, where is? I need some ammunition. We're running very, very low. What again? What's with the crap? What? Nah, sorry, can't finish my sentences anymore. What's with the racket here? All the noise, the trouble. And the shooting, I didn't do anything. Just came to say hello. Okay, so we got some more money. That is brilliant. Ooh, and healing. Yeah. That's great. And this too. Yep, just chug it down. Right. Okay, so here's the next door. Ooh, that was very nice. Very nice. Okay, goes up there and... yeah, that's the way. I like it. Another save option at our trusted typewriter, and let's go! Oh, here. Mouseburg Herald. Read the leaflets, Mouseburgers. One of the Mouseburg Herald newspapers. This issue's headline article seems hastily redacted, barely making sense. It recounts the tale of an unnamed mouse who allegedly declared that Fit Fromage, Spike D's newest health product, would make him immortal. He downed a dose of strychnine to test this theory. Word has it that the coroner's facepalm can still be heard echoing through the alley of Mouseburg, the alleys of Mouseburg, to this day. Sorry. Oh. Hello, Talon. How are you doing? Where am I? Oh, this way. Okay, that we're gonna do this and that. All simple enough. Actually, there's just one way to do this. I'm also very well. Thanks for asking. I'm doing very well. A bit in a heat wave here, but other than that, perfectly well. Interesting. I like this so far. To be honest, I really like Doom, so this kind of feels very, very similar, except that this is not about demons and, you know, satanic mutant stuff. But it kind of gameplay-wise, it kind of feels similar. We might need to operate something here with the water. That might do the trick. Okay, at least I thought so. And then it's actually doing something. Brilliant. Up. Oh. Up. And up. Yes. Nothing here, nope. Let's not burn ourselves here. Wait, what? Where was that? Ooh, somebody is here. Wait. Trusted boomstick. Nope. Ooh. Oh! Don't want to discriminate against little people here, but this is getting increasingly scary here. You must kind of feel like you're stepping on them. Oh, there. Wait. Yep. That's what you get in. Okay, some ammo, that is brilliant. Hey. Too close for comfort. Nope. And you're not throwing dynamite here. Absolutely not. Is that all? Are you supposed to do something here? Oh, yeah. Goodie. No. Nope. Still not. Okay. Some acid trip in here. Okay. Got that. Here's nothing. Ew! Clean up after yourselves, please. What? No. Oh yeah. Brilliant. Ooh, headshot. Oh right, we cannot heal. Ew, too bright. Don't get the whole dark room vibes in this game. Ooh, I think we found our person of interest here.
Don't shoot, mister. I swear, I ain't one of
Have you
these
seen
no
the boys?
good two-bit
It keeps
cheese
popping
leggers.
up.
I just asked for tickets.
Wait.
And they gave me a knuckle sandwich instead.
Relax. I'm a PI. I don't rough up people for no good reason. Cheeseleggers, though, plenty of reasons there.
Yeah, like walking around with no tickets. And in those filthy, briny overalls.
Okay, it's not autoplay. Brilliant. So, The Boys. It keeps popping up every single time I open. I think it's on Amazon Prime, isn't it? It keeps. Pretty much every day I'm getting some kind of, not ads, but suggestion that I should watch it. And I don't know. For there's no particular reason why I haven't started actually. The character who hallucinates cartoon characters, but that sounds very much like that concept kind of that makes me think of how. It's a shame I haven't watched the whole show. I should actually continue. Was it on Netflix? Happy, I think it was called, but it's a little bit more on the brutal side. It's kind of like a I don't know. It feels kind of like a Sin City-ish type show, but then with imaginary unicorns for whatever reason. No, I have not seen the show, but I probably should.
Sure. Wait. Briny?
Like they took a swim in pickle juice or salt water. Must be a part of that shady business they're running.
Oh, that shady
I
business.
see. Say, where'd your dance partners run off to?
Hard to tell. Been too busy seeing stars since they left. But if I had to guess, I'd say they're running their racket further down the canals. Lot of movement for a section that's supposed to be shut down. Oh, and watch out for their foreman. He's got a nasty snap.
Nasty snap, it kind of sounds a bit crocodile-ish for some reason. I thought this game was all about mice.
Duly noted. Thanks.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a ticket on you, would you?
Don't push your luck, Bob.
Track down the cheeselegger foreman. When he sees a person explode, he sees a cartoon like this. The show portrays superheroes as flawed, insecure, duplicitous, scheming. Oh, so it's all. Yeah, okay, I get the picture. Okay, that actually does sound interesting because I find like the concept of like superhero shows and movies. So far, I wasn't really too thrilled about these because they often tend to be. Okay, one sec. This is making me dizzy here with the music. Like for instance, I'm not a massive Marvel fan. Just for one reason only, and that is just because most movies about superheroes have the exact same plot, exact same storyline, and even character traits are not that massively different. And you can kind of tell that all the budget just goes into the effects. But anyway, so that's a little rant on that side. But generally, I like when directors choose to take some risks to, distance themselves from the not mainstream but the classics. Like imagine if your Superman were a man-child sociopath who has a ton of mommy issues. Okay, that's a combo. A Superman who is a man-child sociopath has a ton of mommy issues. That's brilliant. If that goes on on his resume, that's brilliant. But actually, I'm gonna watch the show. I'm gonna watch the pilot and then I'll see what I think about it. I always like to have suggestions. That's very nice. I just the only thing is I need to follow through sometimes with continuing to watch shows. That's my only problem because I start a lot of things, but I don't really finish them all the time, which is very very bad. It's not a good habit. Ooh, there. Okay, somebody else? Nope. Hell yeah. Still not. Yep, are we good? Are we good? Ooh, we're almost dead. Not good, not good. Okay. I think I kind of played it a little bit on the stupid side here. I didn't actually watch out too much. Ooh, yes, here. Pair 1, and there's a lot of gore, body horror, sexual assault, and drug use. Oh, I'm okay with these things. I'm okay with that. Most of all, body horror, I really like that. Which why I'm quite looking forward. I don't know how the game will play out, how in reality things turn out, but I'm quite interested in seeing the result of the upcoming Hellraiser game. Because I've played so far. I've played a Clive Barker game before, And it was okay. It was okay, but it was not much more than okay. But this one, I saw some trailers, and that really looked very nice. And I like the idea of Hellraiser. I like the whole temptation club. Yep, Jericho. I played that one, and and it was okay. The controls are a bit meh. It takes a lot of getting used to. I like Jericho a bit. Feel like it gets a bad reputation. So the thing about Jericho was that I kind of got pissed at a lot of times was as you say, like the premise was solid, the premise was good, but my problem with it was that when you enter big arena fights, at some point, all you did was kind of reviving your teammates. So you die, and then you take the role of somebody else. That person revives the next one, and that person revives the next one. And it kind of felt like at some point you start rushing behind, just helping falling team members or so, and it takes you out of the rhythm. It takes you kind of out of the flow, which that kind of annoyed me a little bit after some time. But the idea I liked very much. I would say also on the character design, I had my issues on some notes, because there were some that stood out massively, and then some that kind of felt a little bit like a cop out or something. Like they kind of felt like an afterthought or so. Like the big show stealer was, don't remember the name, but was very Hellraiser. The one the fat guy on the chains. That's the one that clearly stole the show for, in comparison to all the big monsters, the villains. Okay, do we need to jump down there? Probably. Yep. Okay, that one seems stuck. Right. I know what you mean. You open this belly as an... Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Like he had the very typical, let's say, kind of like disgusting factor that goes hand in hand with Clive Barker very much. So that kind of felt very, I would say, original. But yeah, there were quite many that kind of felt a little bit generic, to be honest. And also some of the team members were just not as... I would say they were also not as balanced, because some kind of felt more useful than others. But that also might be just my point of view. That might be just up to personal preference, because, you know, every game where you have different team members, you kind of have a preference for one or the other, because it's a playstyle that you would prefer above some other playstyle. And... okay, I feel like this is...
So, you're
okay, got that.
So the rumors are true. A giant gator in the sewers with a gas.
Yeah, but I don't have that much ammo now. Whoa. Hello. No, don't do that. That's so not nice. Whoop. Okay. Got some TNT. Whoa. stop that. Okay. Okay, we don't have any more ammunition, or not too much. The Children's Crusaders left a mark. The concept, not the designs. I was more haunted by the notion that the spirits of the actual Children's Crusade could be weaponized. The Children's Crusaders, what was that again? All I can think of is the final boss that just turned out to be the fetus, the baby. That's the only thing that I can think of now. Also, I don't remember all the teammates. I think the only one that I remember was that priest, and there's that. When the Brits take you back in time for the first time. Oh. Okay, now it comes back slowly. I think that's... Isn't that where you... Wait. I think that's where the first time your team gets separated, isn't it? Because I vaguely remember that. I think it was the second mission. I think it's the second mission where for the first time your team gets split up, gets separated, and then you're just with, I think, 2 or 3 teammates as opposed to the full bunch. Whoa. Whoa, I'm stuck. Okay. Oh shit! Okay. Those kids, they are annoying. Where are you? Okay. Oh, there. Drink. Did we get it? Marvelous, marvelous. Okay. Oh, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. Okay, and now, oh, here's something. Hold the elevator. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, we need to look up the controls. Manfred. Hit L1 midair to spin that tail and glide. Ride updrafts to reach higher spots. Okay, that's just gliding, it's not flying. Okay, now. Where do we need to go next? Huh? Oh. That's why. Yep, that's why. Okay, I think we probably should find a typewriter here somewhere. Would seem fitting at least. Okay, we got some money. Okay, so let's practice some of that flying here. Yeah. Okay, so far that works. Okay, neat. I kind of feel like Rayman here. Which, by the way, still up to this day, for me, some of the most entertaining games that have ever been made are Rayman. Okay, let's wait. Okay. Ui. Hop, hop, glide. And glide. Oh, damn it. Fudging us. Okay, we actually do need to heal. Oh, still got my cheese here. Which that, by the way, I keep forgetting. Wait, oh no, 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 no. Throw a TNT. Okay, so we heal. come back. Whoa, no, no. I mean, I always see those last minute, these tiny shits in it. We're nothing against them, they might be very, very nice, but it's just, I see them last minute and they kind of freak me out. Yeah, see? Yeah, are we good? Okay, what do we have? The boomstick. Whoa! Okay, now we are doing very poorly now. Yeah, okay, let's heal. And this is just the beginning of the game. I can very much say that once we reach kind of the final closing chapters with this game, I'm pretty damn sure that it's not going to be as easy as it is now. And even now I get overwhelmed very easily. Okay, which way? Yeah, this way. Did I do something? Yeah. Okay. Huh? And now? Back just had a visitor drop off some sweets. Why do visitors drop sweets? Is that reverse Halloween? Ah, damn it! Yeah, probably gonna die now. Yes! Something tells me that we found a secret. Except I didn't find the secret. No. No, she was expressing gratitude for helping her with her garden last week. Oh, garden work is the worst. I only have a balcony and that's too much to handle. I have plants dying on me constantly. Like, the only thing that hasn't died is, for some weird reason, orchids. That's the only thing that hasn't died on me. A window box is more than enough headache. See, that's exactly the point. I know many people take great pleasure in garden work. Yeah, I don't. Everything that I put outside is dying. Like, I've tried any kind of balcony plants and flowers that common people, regular people put out on the balcony, and they have, and it's all just pretty and it all looks nice and well kept, maintained. Everything is blossoming. Even on, like, I live next to a cemetery, and the flowers on the cemetery are much nicer than the flowers that I plant. They look nice for a week, and then after a week they're less alive than the people 6 feet under next doors, So yeah. I mean, what's here? And what would be nice is healing items. That would be very, very lovely. Is this? No, that's just a random bottle. Okay, so yeah, looks like this is first. Right, okay, from here. What's this interesting blueprints?
Schematics, I think. Could be a fancy doodle for all I know. Guess we'll find out if Tammy starts yelling.
The casual way to inform me of your proximity to a cemetery. Of a German, sometimes. It's my heritage, although I am not German, but yeah, it's my I've got a fairly big part of my family's dates back to Germany, basically. They all go back to Germany at some point. Ouch.
we had a deal.
Wait, she talking to me?
I actually wanted to heal.
That's gotta be the big bad foreman. Kinda scrawny for a boss. More like a mini boss.
Oh no. Typical Americans would be nervous about living close to a cemetery. I would appreciate the fact that I have quiet neighbors. Yeah, that's exactly my point. Okay, that's got nothing to do with German mentalities or so. Many people around here, I mean, I'm from Luxembourg, but many people around here also would think that it's a bit morbid to think like that, but then again, not everybody thinks like that. There's a part that thinks it's morbid, and other people think it's practical because those neighbors at least are good listeners and very little complaining. So I would say that's that. And from my point of view, I couldn't care less because I just care for neighbors that are either very easy to get along or just very quiet. Can be both too. I'm fine either way. But the whole deal with cemeteries and religion and afterlife stuff, that doesn't really touch me too much. Yeah, and when I was looking for the apartment, the landlord he seemed to be quite concerned with whether or not I would be pro or against cemeteries, because when the subject came up about the gorgeous view from the balcony, he just went, "Well, the view is kinda cemetery," and I thought, brilliant, works for me. Okay, we need to trigger something apparently. Because everywhere we can see huts and booths for enemies, so that's a sign. Where's the destination? Where's the next step? Here. She's like a foreman. Oh, he looks mad. He kind of feels like Wario a bit. What's this? Turpentine.
Listen, Couillon, I don't know what made you change your mind. Wait.
I'm a necromancer with a bad ankle, so I see that as a good thing. I mean, the only thing I said to the landlord was that those neighbors are at least not getting on my nerves, so I'm okay with that. The only thing I'm jealous of is that even these neighbors have better flowers than me. That's the only thing that I'm kind of mad at. But then again, I got more fertilizer. I don't.
Wait, you're not one of them coppers. Of the crooked kind?
I'm one of those guys who brings lost shrews back home. And whatever this operation is, It's a stinky, sticky roadblock in my way. So this ends one of two ways. You're in cuffs, or you're on the ground. Either way, you're spilling your guts.
Okay, two very nice options
Wait,
here.
wait! We're just transport. I'd help. Oh, outsource.
And they're not even doing
That's
anything
what
to
the
maintain
boss
the
told
flowers.
me to
Exactly.
say, yes. Man,
Lazy.
Job to ask questions. We just deliver. It's them cops pulling the strings. Real rats, I tell ya.
Rats?
Well, not rats like rats. No, the coppers. Crooked boo-doos. They made us do it. Swear on my mama's cottage curds.
If I barely rotate the pot 5% and all the leaves turn yellow. That's kind of what I thought with... I always said about orchids because way back things were even more terrible with flowers, and I didn't even keep any. And then I had a roommate who was keeping loads of orchids, and I said to her that orchids are kind of suicidal plants because they use their own roots to hang themselves. And so I would never touch any flowers because I just thought, okay, they're just going to turn suicidal on me.
With all that brine on you, I'm guessing you're ferrying the shrews up the shore.
Up. Somewhere in Wallop Bay. Ain't got an exact spot. The cops take the cargo over by the sewer outflow.
They're shrews, not cargo.
Oui, my bad, sir.
Wallop Bay is huge. It's like looking for a shrew in a haystack. I need to head back to the office. Rethink everything I've learned. Preferably over a glass of spicy hot fondue.
So, can I go now?
Oh, I cannot kill him. Okay, we need to survive the ambush now. Yes. Kapow! Another one? Where? Okay. Burn! Oopsie. Yes, kapow! Whoa! Ooh, I don't have any more ammo. Oh. Wait. Okay. Let's switch to this one. What's next? What's next? Yes. Please tell me there's a Betty Boop doing a lounge singer act in this game. I don't know if a Betty Boop is in this game. I would love that, but I don't know. There was a Betty robot. But it's not Betty Boop. It just looked like a random Mickey Mouse type female robot. But that kind of gets me thinking, oh, there was this one character which I really liked. She was kind of, wasn't she just a parody of Betty Boop, from, was it Drawn Together? That doesn't exist anymore.
That sewer was clean. Too clean. And clean made me nervous.
Toots, yeah, that's the one. Because the only thing I remember from all those years watching it was the episode where she turns bulimic, which was lovely, because then she just starts giggling and she cracks her neck. I don't know who comes up with this shit, but that was very nice. Okay, that makes sense. We've got the car parked on the float. Right, okay, let's go. Yeah.
Cheeseleggers and 30 cops. Didn't see that one on the bingo card.
New arrival. Where's our office again? There. Wait, now what am I doing? Here. Xander. Oh, who was Xander again? Don't tell me it's the gay superhero. Actually, those are the only ones I remember. There was... more like Link from Zelda, but I always thought that there was also a... more like the classic superhero, you know, like a Superman, a little bit more on the buff side, and he was massively gay. I thought... No, wait, maybe I'm just making up stuff. I thought there was a superhero who was massively gay.
Makes me wonder.
The cheeseleggers have briny britches. Funny as it may sound, it could point somewhere near salt water.
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay, so he's a necrophiliac. I kind of... The thing is, it's also so way back. Sometimes you would start making up memories that don't exist. You kind of mix up things. But yeah, Toots was the one that I really clearly still have in mind. And I think, wasn't that also... Is that also from Drawn Together, where there was a character which was just a towel? I thought there was also a towel. There's a whole lot of cheeseleggers in the old subway lately, maybe tied to the shrew roundup.
Well.
Cheeselegger, foreman, let some cheese slip. Bunch of nasty cops are leading the shrew trafficking operation. The towers from South Park. See, I think it's just because it's all... It was those few years when those shows kind of all were shown on... I think he was shown on MTV, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was on MTV where it aired. Oh, what you want?
It was a day like any other. Until her. The woman. Ah, that woman. She waltzed into my office like she owned the place. Didn't have to say a word. I saw her voice the moment she walked through the door. Wrapped in makeup and a cloud of perfume reserved for the sleaziest Tinsel Brothers party. No, that voice. Not a contralto. The contralto. Thick. Rough. Like Gorgonzola picante slapped on a mozzarella platter.
Monsieur Jacques?
I mean, those are lips. Could use those lips as floats.
Bonjour, Monsieur Jacques.
No, that's down the hall.
I'm not Monsieur Jacques.
Bonjour. 'Tis like hello, only en français.
Lady, I am too tired, too hungry, and way too sober for this. Why don't we cut to the chase?
Oh, you're no fun, Mr. Pepper. Tisk. I have a job for you.
Yeah, no, she definitely ain't French. Although, I would say at least they kind of did the effort to add a little bit of pronunciation here and there, but it ain't there. It ain't there.
I don't need any more headaches right now, so if you don't mind...
Nonsense. You're drowning in debt, picking up small fries and petty cases. What you need is a big one. And this, Mr. Pepper, is the big one.
Well, go on then. What's the deal?
It's about my friend. She's... dead. They killed her, Jack. Murdered her.
They? Well, sounds like you already know who they are, so where do I fit in?
Please, Mr. Pepper, it's a figure of speech. My friend, Betty Lynch. She was an actress. Beautiful, talented, vibrant. A radiant star destined to bask in the limelight. Until some vile hand snuffed out that shining star. Just like that. The curtains closed on her forever, Mr. Pepper.
That's all very... theatrical.
Force of habit, I guess. I did a few movies myself back in the day. But that doesn't matter to me anymore. Betty does. She was a close friend. And they, the whole poisonous industry, killed her.
Wait, another Betty?
Quite an accusation, lady. Talk on the street is this was an accident.
I told you it was big. The biggest. So please, take the case, Mr. Pepper. Start snooping around the film studios on Tinsel Avenue. You'll find answers there, I'm sure of it. And trust me, I pay good for the right intel.
All right, I'll take the case. But I don't come cheap, Mrs. Or is it Ms.?
Ms. McCarthy. Vivian McCarthy.
The movies back in the day that this has stuff with Debbie does. What reference is that? Is it a specific movie? Because I don't get the reference. I don't know what it is.
Thank you, Mr. Pepper. I'll be waiting.
Oopsie. I think it might have. I think doll might be in the map. So let's take the car. Yeah. And let's see what's open. In the 70s, America released a lot of adult films with titles like Debbie Does Dallas or Debbie Does New York. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Where the titular character Debbie had liaisons with various residents of those cities. I mean, that's clever. It's clever. You can tell that from the first movie on, they knew that it's going to be a hit. It's going to be a series. So they just they did like a 2-part title. You know, they just had Debbie Does Something, and then the something changes every single time. So they knew what they were doing. They knew it's going to be a big series. Wait, but head to Tinsel Avenue. Oh, there's one.
Jack! Oh. Sup, Jack? Need a drink?
Make it a double, John. I got a new case, courtesy of an old friend.
Yeah? What is it?
Apparently, shrews are disappearing from their hood, like a cheese grenade. 1 minute there, and poof, the next they're gone.
Wouldn't be the first time, Jack. No, sir. Of course it's the smaller one's fault. Maybe they just grew too big.
What do you mean?
Well, it's shrew thicket all over again. Didn't I tell you that story before? You're gonna need a refill for this one.
I certainly will not say no.
The drink's on the house, but the story comes with a price, my friend. I'm a working shrew. I'm happy to fill your glass, but my younglings need their supper.
You don't have kids, John.
Well, none the courts can prove. Anyway, shrew thicket. Those were the days. We did it, Jack. Carved out a little slice of shrew heaven here on this very soil. Judges, bankers,
Oopsie.
coppers, businessmen. We had them all of our own ink. Nice homes, white picket fences, big families, all that jazz.
So what happened?
There is a scale in this world, Jack. Invisible, but it's there. Measures us all. When you're a little rodent and you get bigger, there is a chance, a slim one, but real, that you'll outgrow yourself. Reach places you never thought you could. And in this world, there's always someone bigger who'll clip your tail just because they can. So they clip and clip until you're stuck at the bottom and there ain't no shrew thicket anymore.
A bit depressing.
Maybe I'll pour myself one.
Yeah, pour yourself another. Right. Okay, but I think I will call it quits because I'm getting a little tired, and since I took up a new job past week, my body is still very much trying to get used to the new schedule. So I need to wake up a bit earlier than I'm used to. Hence, so usually if I oh, thank you. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. It's a huge relief in to say the least. So yeah, but now instead of 9 a.m. I need to start at well, not I need to stop, and in order to avoid traffic jam, I start at 7:30, 8 a.m., which makes like easily an hour difference. So now instead of my usual late nights, I try to be mature, try to be serious, and I just go to bed when normal people go to bed. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out. It's been great. Enjoy your day, and you take care.